The Trumbull County man police say was involved in a deadly crash late last month insists he was sober at the time and is blaming a malfunction of the truck he was driving. But as First News senior reporter Jerry Ricciuti tells us, the victim's loved ones aren't buying anything Gregory Barnhart says.
Still bearing scars from his recent accidents, Gregory Barnhart appeared in court this morning facing OVI and traffic charges in connection with a crash earlier this month. But prosecutors say he's the same man involved in a fatal wreck 2 weeks earlier that claimed 2 lives.
I anticipate that there is going to be an indictment.
The crash, September 28th near Lake Milton, killed Bill Mounts of New Middletown and Brad Rauncey of Youngstown, who were riding in this van. State troopers say the truck Barnhart was driving went left of center and collided with the victims. This morning, prosecutors asked for a $100,000 bond.
Because of what our investigation is leading us to say, and we want to make sure the defendant is not on the road and not creating a danger to anyone else.
In front of the judge, Barnhart, who has a long history of drug and drunk driving charges, claimed he was sober the morning of last month's crash, initially saying the victims were only hurt.
Not only did he kill 2 people, he killed both their families.
One of which was my boyfriend and who I plan to spend my life with. So he changed my life completely.
Both Tammy and Kaylee wore shirts with Brad Rauncey's photo on them.
I brought my son home yesterday in an urn. I no longer get to talk to him. I no longer get to hear his voice.
Family members say Rauncey and Mounts were on their way to a festival in Newton Falls that day, but never made it.
We did a lot together, and we're trying to stick together, but it's different. It's tough.
While Barnhart sits in jail, families of both victims say they will follow this case as long as it takes. In Austintown, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.